Hello, hello. This is Hetty the Metty, and Hetty the Metty is live again this evening, on Monday evening. I hope everybody can hear me now because my microphone did some other work than I supposed to do. So before I do everything, hello, I would like to know if my microphone is doing it or not. So please come to me in the chat if you are alive on this moment. My name is Hetty de Metty, and I got my own email. That's good. I'm loud to clear, I hear. Hetty de Metty, that's my email, and then hotmail.com. As you can see in the chat, hey, hello, good evening, Annie. Annie has already been here, and she is good listener, and she could hear everything what I say in English, but most of the time she chat just in the Dutch, and every person from Holland can chat in the Dutch of Belgium. Of course, it's allowed to do that, and I can translate it for you. So the chat is on this moment on my way. Why people can come on the chat is because they can talk to me. While I have a little bit podcast here in the studio on Review Lifestyle for you, especially. They can talk with me if you are subscribing, and if you subscribe you can give a notification that I am here live, and if there is a moment that you are at the same time live as me, then we can chat to each other, and that will be great. So everybody in the chat can go with us to do all the kinds of remarks, but also questions about the subject which we have. And it's still March, so it's still the last day in March. The March is month 3, and month 3 is saying everything is in harmony. And we love to have harmony at this day. So this month, of course, because everything is in 3. You would like to have a winning a debate. You have 3 arguments needed, real good one, of course, but not more and not less. You understand? So if you have 1, it's an incident. 2 is the still discuss moment, and 3 is really good base for winning a debate. 4 is too much, 5 is way too much. If you have more arguments than 3, probably you don't win it. So if it's a guarantee to win, most of the time, yes, it's a guarantee that you win, because if you have a good vibrations around you, if you would like to have a good situations, whatever you do, you need 3 arguments to winning a debate. So a debate. So that's what we try to do if we do it in 3. And the month 3 was indeed a month with all kinds of emotions. Emotions from all kinds of sadness, but also thankful to be. It's you know, if people are not anymore here, they're deceased, then there is so many things going in our life, because if it's their one, we wouldn't like to go on the same track, but we have to do. We are living here, and we have a heart beating, and if you have a heart beating, you must go on with your life. Everybody who is coming to the earth, and when we are born, we always celebrate, because we are happy that there is new grandchild, there's a new child in the world. And if you become the first time mom or dad, or the first time you can become grandmom or granddad, every time it's a special moment, but you know there is some person new here on earth. So you know also that there is one of us has to go, because we have two certain things going on, certain facts. We were born here on earth and we have to go. But when we have to go, we hope that everybody will be first 19 or 100 years old. But that's not always the case. Not always. No. If our lives is done with all kinds of setbacks and all kinds of moments of learning, all moments from joy and from having fun, great moments, create new memories, etc. It should be a go with this, and not only become a rich person, a lot of money, because money is always flowing everywhere, flowing away, flowing for yourself, of course. So if you succeed, if you really would like to succeed, you have to have it just set. Your goal is quality, not quantity. First, you get quality. If you give quality, you deliver quality. You work with your heart. Always get some trust from the other people. You get more assignments, so everybody can give you more from the same thing. So the money will go after you served the quality. So the month 3 is always so important for everybody. The month 3 is the same as in December, as the same as March. If you count the numbers, it's the same kind of vibration in our life. Yes. So our vibes is very important, and our quality of life is much more important than the money things and the states status or yeah. So what is more reliable? Quality. And that's what we did in the month March. But is there any sadness in this month? I know for sure. Also last week, a friend from the earlier days, he died too. And it's very hard to, if there is no definition, no contact anymore. It's just like a human being to a human being anymore. And we have to let them go, and that's the hard part, because the first time after they have to go, they don't communicate anymore. After a while, yes, I do understand. You were thinking probably Hetty will have contact with him, and I do, but not the first couple months, because they have to adjust what is happening in the other world, but also to reflect them in itself with all kinds of talking over, getting over emotions, life experiments, etc. So we need have the time to recover on the other side, to adjust how it is to back in the other side, the other world, where we come from. Some people says it is the other world, but the other says it's heaven. I don't know exactly how to name it, because I don't have the real answers to everything, but I believe, so it's, for me, it's heaven. And if you are coming into the other world in heaven, you have to adjust from all kinds of, not anymore to have the setbacks, not anymore to be in a physical body, but completely different in the other world. So what is happening in the other world, I don't know exactly, but I know for sure there is some stages. The first stages is like a hospital. They're coming in the other world, and they have to let them go from all the illness and setbacks and disappointments, but also, of course, they have to let the loved ones go, because they have to live on the earth, and there is no communication anymore at that moment. So the first period after somebody is deceased, it's a hard time. It's very quiet, sometimes too quiet. Um, of course, we have a lot of memories, and we have a lot of probably pictures. We have a lot of videos. So it's a warm moment to think about what do we do now while we're still here. We have to make so many nice memories, but also pictures, also other kinds of physical things which here, and it's proving, and it's you can breeze it. And I think that's very important lessons from this last month. In this month, for me personal, it was a very hectic month. Because of course I'm more on YouTube, more between the lines of the two podcasts every week. On Monday evening I do it in English, every Wednesday evening I do it in Dutch. I got a lot of visitors here in my stores. Also give readings away this month. It was a very month with all kinds of emotions, but most of the time it was good. It was hard working, I know for sure. Make long days also, but it was also very grateful for it and thankful for it, of course. Fulfilling, absolutely, yes. Fulfilling because my duty, my what I can do here, it's a gift, and the gift is if you can use your gift, and I hope I can reflect a lot of people here in the stores, but also while I'm having the readings, I can give so many people reflecting for what they do at this time. What the problems is, and without that they speak about it, I should name it already, and that's the wonderful thing, because the struggling, etc., the other world is telling me the struggling, and I can reflect this on the people here while I'm sitting. Yes, so that's what I do at the time here. People a little bit shocking sometimes that I speak about just the first name. I just every time I ask almost all the people who is coming here into the shop, what is your first name? And then I give a little card with the first letter explanation, and you see much wondering in their eyes, and how is it possible that I know this kind of information? But also, I like to be a little bit shocked to other people, you know? It's not really shock, but it is just like, how do she know this? And if that's the case, I would like to be the surprising, of course. I wrote my book, and of course, this is the book. I wrote this book in a positive way, but also in a way it could be positive. You understand? So it's I do understand that every person coming on earth as a baby were beautiful. They are not have any sins after they was born until we make the first mistakes. But at the beginning we were very, very nice, talentful. Sorry. Okay, I need some drinks. Very nice and very beautiful, but also very pure. And later on, we learn how to do everything on earth, and so we have power. We would like to say and command how other people should do something. And that's not nice always, because we were very unsure, not self confidence, etc. So I don't like this period either, when we were at Earth and when other people says what we have to do. No, it's better that everybody knows their talents while they've been have birthed. So at the beginning, when you come on this Earth, you have so many nice talents already. You were perfect at the beginning, and if you remind every skills which you have, you can also use the skill. And if you use the skill, you get positivity, you get more self-esteem, more self ignitions also. So you don't need all the time the compliments from other people or certifications or whatever you need to confirm that you are a good person. You will already been a good person. So if you would like to know this book, and if you read this book, you can look for every name you got. It's of course the alphabet. It's a system, how it works. Everything is explaining in my book about this. And if you know your talents while you was first a time here at Earth, you only have to recognize it. You can use it, and you get all the positivity after all. So if that's not enough, I made something else too, and most people know already what I made. Is this the Air of Flowers? And the Air of Flowers is a bottle with an own blend from doTERRA line. It's essential oil, and of course you can't smell it at home, but I've got it here. And if you would like to come into my store, it has rose in it, it has lavender in it, but also the geranium has into it. And that's the flower which can use in all kinds of situations. If you are very tired, if you are very, I am tired, I know. But if I use this, I can focus. I can focus on you, that I have to speak for this camera and have to just think about. And the lavender says, okay, calm down. Everything is going to be all right. So it's okay. So the rose says, okay, love yourself. Have fun with yourself. Make nice moments and enjoy your life while you are here. Instead of being very sad all the time, you can be positive. You can be joyful. Of course, we are missed our loved ones. I do understand that you miss them, but you're still here, and you should have making new memories, good moments. And of course, it's hard time. We always have the hard time, but as long the people is here on Earth, we have to make something nice of it. And our time to go is sooner than you think. But as soon we have to go, we would like to do the whole bucket list. So make up your own bucket list. And that's what is also in this Air of Flowers. There is on guard into it. And on guard says, okay, focus on what would you like to do. And breathe in, breathe out, get some new oxygens, get some new energy, and come over and go for it, what you would like to do. So the big questions every day is, what would you like to do? So my questions this evening is two things. What are your goals in April? And what was your lessons to learn in March? Would you like to share this with us? Is that possible? And I don't know if there is more people online who can also give answers. Sometimes they surprise me. It's a surprise, I'm here too. So come over on the chat. Maybe you have my phone number. You can also chat on the WhatsApp with me. It's also, of course, a possibility. I do not have the other socials on while I'm here on the podcast, but the live streaming. But what did you do in March? What's to succeed from March? Or what are your goals in April? If you have answer for me, please do on the chat. Also, Tatani, I will ask you too. What would you like to do in April? Do you have nice plans for in April? I don't know, because April is growing. You understand? We going further on. There's 6 months in a year when we do the same pattern, but the months April, May, June, July, August, and September, they got new energy, other kind of energy. So the month October is just the same as January. The month November is the same as February, and the month December is the same as March. So do you have a nice plans for the next months, or do you have nice lessons to learn from the month March? For me, it was a very hectic month because Annie, you need to answer. I know for sure. You are there. Don't sleep. Please do not. Okay. This month, my personal, I was at the dentist 3 times. So also today, and I brought my book, my Dutch book, of course, because he is a Dutch dentist. I brought my book with him, and he is a very special guest. Do you understand? He is a very special person. Of course, there is many people who is very special. Yes, I claim. She's got her house to paint, to make the garden very nice. Oh, good for you, Annie. We would like to have a video on, of course, in your garden, isn't it? We can do that. We can do that. Make a video as soon as it's nice. Then I make a video as Hattie the Matty in your garden. Is that a good plan? Is that something what you like to do? I hope so. Yeah. Sometimes we as Hattie the Matty need to go out. Hattie the Matty was last weekend, not this weekend, but the weekend before. I was out in Valkenburg, in the south of Limburg. Yes, I hope you see the videos, shorts. Yeah. Of course, it was very good to be there because I am going. As soon as I'm going again, I will be again in the Greece restaurant. Yes, special people there. I know for sure. So hello in Valkenburg. You have to go to the Greece restaurant over there. If you are around, of course, there. Not because I said so, because it is very special treatments over there. Nice people, very friendly, but also joyful. Good food, very good food. So, yeah, I just, yes, that's my friends, you understand? So I need to do that. Yes, but March, back to March. A good friend of us died. He was just 61 years old. It's very hard because it was he was just as us, just like still, yeah, live and kicking. That's the words. Yes, he was very into the life, and now he's not anymore here on earth. So it's very hard because we can't miss him, and especially not, of course, his family and his wife. And no, but we have to go on, and that's hard. It's not good for him that he have suffering, of course. And if the body is not working anymore, partly not any work anymore, it's hard, of course, to be here. But yeah, we're gonna miss him. We're gonna miss him in his joy and his brightness and his also in his laugh, but also in his practical yeah, what we have to do is practical working. Also thinking, of course, his reflection. It's so missed. And then last week there was another guy who has given me a lot of feedbacks in the earlier days before I I wrote this in 2014, and he was one of the inspirators for this book. So he says all the time, "You got so much information in your head. Do you can read wrote your own book?" And I said, I'm not a writer. I'm not totally not a writer. And he says, "Oh, you're wrong. You are. You can do it if you would like to do it." And yeah, so it's one of the persons who is giving me inspiration, but also who's giving me the reflection of the nature. That the nature is so important for us because we as a human being are part of the nature. We have to go outside, look outside and see how beautiful everything is, but also very easy. If we have a lot of worries at our head, it's very complicate everything, and then we go into the nature and it is all everything is okay. You understand? It's if it's rain or sun or have sitting by the water into the woods, just breathe and there is new oxygen, and go sit down by water and you have clear views. See to the sky and you see also inside information. So my first idea was to have my own company, and it was into his whole system, the holding of the system. So first I have your inside, not as a few, but inside, into it, going into it. Also on Facebook, I've got your inside, and I wrote a lot of blogs over there, and then blogs not as a camera, not as a video, but as a text, and writing a lot of articles. And so it starts over there, and he was always exciting about everything and going on and thinking of what can you do more. And later on there was a moment that his daughter was also very spiritual, but she was very young and fighting with all kinds of informations, but because she was so young she needed guidance. And then her father says to me, is it possible that she comes to you in your place and in your house? And so she lived for a couple days, weeks. She lived at our house, and we talked a lot, we shared a lot, and also about knowledge, but also informations and etc. And now she's a coach and she is really good. So if you have stress, go to Tess. Oh yeah, she's very good. So she's in the south of the Holland, and she's completely different as me as a coach, but I'm so proud on her. And of course her father was also proud on her that she took the guts to get so many things to do. And so I'm sure that her dad is very proud on her. And I saw on social media that she was giving special things to spiritual things on the ceremony. Well, they have for the father and the partner. So yeah, I was in my mind, of course, there, but not real because I couldn't be there. Because I can't be at two places at the same time. So that's the reason. But I had some nice moments to think about him, and I know for sure he will be missed by all the people, especially by his wife, because they a couple was so intense, so beautiful, so outgoing, and so sharing the love outside. And if you would like to have a romance uh, picture, I definitely pointed to them because there was wise and successful people. And of course, she's still successful. She's still here and she's still good in what she's doing. But as a couple, it's not a couple anymore because he's gone. And of course, he's in the spirit with us and he helps us and he can do more probably at the other side than at this side. But we're gonna miss him for sure. But we are so grateful for everything what he is had to share. His wisdom, his insight, informations, overview, all the arguments. Yeah, I know for sure. So have a good process on the other side, and I hope he will come very soon back to us as a spirit and as a guidance. And sometimes I think the heaven is full of angels, but we have here angels on earth too. You understand? So we have to go on, and we have to do it, and we will do it. Only sometimes it's hard. You understand? Probably. Because everybody who is going to be older gonna miss people who is very very important to us, and we can't miss them, of course. But we need to go on, and that's why I am here. Hattie the Matty. Hattie the Matty would like to share also the information with everybody, and also having fun, but also to be the guidance who is giving you guidance for what your goal is. So think about what is your goal and think about what is your vision. Do you have a vision? Is there a vision? As it is, then will we have next month very handsome, very clear, handy to have. So the next month it will go on and go fight for the things. So I'm looking forward to the month April. And tomorrow we have the first day already. Of course, here in Holland we have all jokes about it. The first day in April, foolish moment. So I don't know if there is practical jokes with me. I don't know. Of course, I do not hope that there is a lot of things going up my place. But anyway, we have to start with a new month. I know for sure we're gonna do very nice stuff. We already have very nice weather on this moment here in Holland. What I saw in Canada, there was a lot of people because the icy weather over there. The rain makes a lot of broken electric things over there. Well, the electric is going down because all the strings were so heavy from the ice. So I don't know like that. But if you are online and you can see at a later time, I will think about you, and I hope the weather is very soon different for everyone and better. And then we have to celebrate a little bit more the summer, of course. Of course, there is the other side of the world, Australia. They got very nice weather too on this moment. So I hope everybody enjoy again to go outside the house. Especially we in Holland, we are like the sun. We have to embrace the sun here in Holland. And I hope that you can do this wherever you are on earth, embracing new nice weather, and look out for each other if there is not good weather going on at your place. So have a good evening. If there is no questions anymore, it's not in a mail, it's not on the chat. I don't know. Maybe there is. I hope so. Then I can hear. Next week we have a guest here, a special guest. He's coming from Holland, but we're doing our show in English because it's Monday evening, and we have to interview him. So yes, it's a very special person. It's the manly name for myself. So I'm very curious if we have what kind of interview it will be. And you can, yeah, come over in the chat. If you like this video, you can also give me a thumb. And I hope you will invite all your friends to come over in the chat and to come over to YouTube, to my channel. And subscribing, of course. I love to have more subscribers. It's not only the number, but I would like to go to the 500. So I'm halfway. I hope I'm halfway on this moment. So if you can help me with more subscribers, please do. Just growing on a natural way, that's what I would like to do. I don't want to buy anything. I don't want to do the big things. Of course, there is a little bit short or other stuff. I should go more on Instagram, so maybe I will do this too this week. Have a good evening and stay healthy moments, and enjoy your new months and embrace all the memories from the March. Have a good evening, and I will say until Wednesday or next week Monday. And maybe you have questions, you can come to hettydemetty@hotmail.com. That's my email. You can ask for a reading, you can ask for a memorial, you can ask all kinds of informations and give yourself a nickname. And then it's especially for you, because I don't want to give the real names and the real dates on screen, because that's not nice. That's not private enough. So I would like to help you wherever you need me for. So come over and say whatever you would like to say. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget the thumbs. Please do. I like that very much. And know that you make the difference every day. Every day, one difference. And your way is completely different. So enjoy your life. Bye.